Odharma here and welcome back to episode number 75 of my Level Up series, where I take Hashtag Utd through the levels of the footballing pyramid. Now as always, I'd really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button down below if you're interested in Football Manager content. We'll get into today's video then. Let's hit it, because we've got a big game, one of the bigger games of the club's history. And the second time we've managed to reach the FA Cup third round, and we've got a decent chance, due to the draw, of actually getting to the fourth round of the FA Cup for the first time, which would be amazing. But first, have a look at the games that were played whilst you've not been with us. So we started that off. Obviously, we did manage to win the replay against Cambridge, just about. We beat him on penalties. It was a nip and tuck game, to be honest with you, but thank God the FM gods were in our favour and we managed to deliver and get through to the third round. Then we followed up with a disappointing 2-0 defeat to Coventry. Fully actually deserved to lose that one. We were pretty poor in that game. Then we bounced back nicely against Fylde 2-0. Denya Richards with the goal. Then we drew against Dagenham Redbridge, which was disappointing because they're at the bottom of the table. And we've only just about got a point from that when Stuart Richardson scored in the 86th minute. We lost to Mansfielder, who were down near the bottom as well, 2-0. Just terrible performance. But we're in the league, last outing we won 2-0. Decent, to be fair, not bad at all. Thompson and Wilding, an unlikely goal scorer there, still providing the goods, even though he's way past where he should be playing level wise, but fair play to him. Wilding always surprises with some decent performances. But as you can see, then on the schedule, we've got Shrewsbury coming up. That's who we've drawn in the third round. It's a home game as well, so I'm really hoping that we can do something in this and hopefully get into the fourth round. So without further ado, let's get to that game. So Andrew Nolan is suspended, unfortunately, so we'll go just quick pick and then let's have a little look through. So Lee Johnson right back, Sadiq and Bello in defence, Johnson, McKillop, Pirrick. Jones. I think I'll probably play McKillop. Richards, Denya. Bidet's just isn't back yet. He's still just got. He's got 4 days until he's fully fit again, and finally back, hopefully, in the team. But this team looks pretty solid, to be honest with you. I've seen that Shrewsbury actually struggled against Plymouth, who they played in the second round, but they just won on penalties, so I'm hoping that they're going to struggle against us. Let's go, come on boys, come on, we got this one in the bag, absolutely in the bag. Damn, I need to shave. Jesus. Need a bit of a trim, a little bit of a trim up. Bello with the yellow card straight off the bat. So I'm going to do that straight away, no messing about. It's one of them games where it's a really crucial game and someone will make a stupid mistake like giving away a penalty or getting sent off. Let's go, Johnson. What can you do, my son? The man, the myth, the legend, Lee Johnson pings it to Richards, who then pings it towards goal. But nah, that wasn't the one, unfortunately. Shrewsbury with the corner. Corner. Free kick. Let's go, McKillop. That's it. All day, mate. All day. Find the pass. Nice into Richardson. He's got a lot to do here. He's waiting for support. Does pull it back to Anderson nicely though. He puts an early ball in, but there was no one really in the box to get on the end of it. Perrick now out wide to Johnson. There's a few more bodies in the box, and he tries to hit one near post, try and get the keeper or catch the keeper off guard. Wow, I'm struggling to speak right now. God, we've playing pretty damn well, to be fair. I mean, no goal though, so that's a bit of a concern, but solid first half. Yeah, we'll take it all day. Come on, let's do something. Let's make something happen. Richards. Penalty, let's go. Who are we gonna put on the pen? Damn, our penalty takers are trash. I'm gonna give it Richardson. He seems motivated, so that must mean he's gonna score a goal here. Obviously normally it'd be Nolan stepping up, but he is unfortunately suspended. Yes, he bangs it in. Come on. Goal number 15 in the season for 18-year-old. I think he's 18. 18-year-old Stuart Richardson. Boom. Let's go. What a debut season. What a debut season for the boy. In League 2 as well, which is, it's respectable for an 18-year-old to be, performing this well. Shows that he can definitely push on to. I think he could be a Premier League player, to be honest with you. Down the road with a bit more training, tuition, development, I think he can turn into a Prem player. I've got that much faith in him. Perrick, Richards, bangs it. Not quite though. Not quite. Denya's having a terrible game. Simon Thompson's coming in. Midlands, to be fair, not having a great game either. To be quite honest. I just realised. I'll do. Go on then, Middleton. What can you do now? Oh, just before he's getting subbed off as well. Oh, he's going to get a goal for himself. It's looking good though. Looking good. Very, very pleasing performance. Wilding in the number 10 role, teeing up Simon Thompson for his 6th goal of the season. Let's go. Let's go. Look at that. Sam Wilding. How does he do it at this level? I don't understand. I know it's a simple pass, but he's just performing well. I mean, the past 2 games, a goal and an assist. Very, 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 very good. Good. He just comes in and gets a couple of games every season and seems to do, well in those games. It's mad. Anderson. Can we get a third? Probably not likely now. All the way back to Jones. Full time whistle. Let's go. Hashtag United 2, Shrewsbury 0, Richardson and Thompson with the goals. Both strikers on the score sheet, which I don't really think you see that much. Or you've not seen this season, from what I can recall. So we can have a look now. Hopefully before the camera dies. Or, well, not dies, camera switches off. See if we can rush through. 160 is big baller. We're back into the plus because we just dipped into the minus. Only ever so slightly, I think. So it's nice to just to bump ourselves up, bump the finances back up a little bit. Oh, I've skipped the draw. I'm an idiot. Oh, Hull City away. That's not bad. I mean, it could have been better, I'm not going to lie, but 25,000 capacity. It's going to be a tough full game at KC Stadium, but we'll do our best, eh? But before, we've got business to attend to, and that being Oxford in the league, so we'll get to that one. Okay then. Oxford again. Let's hope that we can continue this good run of form. Well, I say good run of form, which we've just won the last 2 games, but 2 good performances nonetheless. So I'm hoping we can get a trio of wins. A little bit of news, I suppose, that I should share. Not that it's nothing too serious, but Victor Funde finally wants to leave the club. Or has left the club, sorry, he's left now on a free. He just said to me that he wanted a new challenge, which is completely fair enough. I think he played about 40 games in how many? 8 years. Because I think I signed him in the first season, I think. So, sad to see another veteran go. We've not got many left now that I can think of. I think he was the oldest one that I still got here. We had Carter, but he left last season. And then we had Fundy. I think that's it. Off the top of my head. Oh, Sam Wilding, actually. Yeah, I think Sam Wilding's might be. We might have signed him in the first season. I feel like we did as well. So I think he's the last remaining original, which is mental to think that he's even still here. Like Funde's only just left, because I didn't really use him, but he wasn't bad, from back when we were in the Essex Senior League and them the lower regional divisions. He scored goals. He did. It was a bit unfortunate because he was always the second string guy or the third string guy in the team, because we'd always have a main, a striker who was, in my opinion, better. Especially, well, on paper anyway, stats wise. So they'd always get a nod over him, and he'd always come in and just fill in odd games here and there. So bit of a shame he might not done as much as what he could have for the club, but still a great servant for eight years. Gotta respect it. Then you're pinging that strike, and Jesus, how did the keeper even save that? That's ridiculous. Bello, Denya. Oxford are down in 10th at the moment, so we should have the beating of them. As you can see, this is where we are in the table, because I forgot to show you that before this, before the Shrewsbury game. So we're sitting in 4th place. It's but still very close for a lot of teams, really. Any teams from Fleetwood, really, it's very, very close. Grimsby aren't fully away from the pack yet. They're only on 51 points, so still so much to play for. I don't think it's a competitive league this season where a lot of teams can beat a lot of teams on any given day, so that's just been proven by, I guess, the points tally and how tight it is, especially in the top half, the top 12, top 13 teams. That's terrible defending, and we got lucky there. Toby Jones has had a bit of a mare with it, but he somehow kept it out, so thank God for that. Jesus Christ. Poor. What a ball that is. Middle. Come on. That's a hard technique, to be fair, to keep that down, but we could have done with that going in. Down 1-0, that's disappointing. Been dominating them as well. Well, actually, only possession-wise, we've not really done much with it, though, have we, the possession, to be honest. Now that I'm actually looking at the stats properly. See if we can go attacking and hustle them a little bit. Put some pressure on. Although they look like they're putting pressure on us and causing us problems defensively. What is going on at the back? Jesus Christ, oh my God. How did that not go in? Come on, boys. Anderson. Middle in. Nice. Anderson. I was offside anyway. Oh, come on, man. Better than that. I'm going to try and put the pressure on him now. Going ultra attacking, which is a bit not ideal, really, to be going very attacking. You never really was. To be fair, sometimes you go very attacking and it doesn't even do anything. Like, there'll be no highlights whatsoever. But in this instance, it looks like we're going to get a highlight. Let's go, Taylor Richards. Dumps it in. What a goal. Gets us back level. We'll go attacking again now. Let's have a look at this beauty again. Look at this. Peric. Oh, it's Peric strike. Oh, for God's sake. I didn't even realise. So it was Peric strike deflected off Richards. Okay. I just thought it was a brilliant strike by Richards, just beastly volley top bins, but apparently not. Apparently, I don't pay attention that much. What is going on here? Jordan Obita, no way. No way. Lee Johnson's knackered, isn't he? God damn. Come on, Tommy. You've not really had too many opportunities, have you? To do something here, Richards. It's a nice little corner for us. Come on, can we get a winner, please? Please, nope. Don't like it's gonna happen. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. Conway, yes, go on. There's no support and there's full time. But a little bit disappointing. Hashtag United 1, Oxford 1. We got a point in the end, I suppose. We didn't lose, which I suppose is a good thing for morale, but not the greatest performances, to be honest. So let's just run through them. As you can see, we're sitting in fourth. Nothing's really changed in the league because of that point. Well, we're going to come back very, very quickly actually, because we're going to play the whole game, obviously, being that we've got into the FA Cup 4th round for the first time ever. So it's a special occasion for the club, and obviously that is when we're going to come back. So we've got 2 games in the meantime before that I will play off screen, and then we'll come back straight into the whole game for episode number 76. So if you enjoyed today's video, I really appreciate it if you would hit the like button, dislike it if you disliked it, comment if you want to comment on it, and subscribe if you want to subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in episode number 76.